Luna. There's my cuddle baby. Where's my bean baby? Come here, Luna. Come on the screen. Come here. Slowly or surely, you're progressing. Come here. Do you want me to put something soft and fluffy on here? You can lay on my blankie. Lay on the blankie. There you go. There goes my striped stockings, but oh my gosh. Come here. Ah, there you go. Hey, it's deranged Maiden Faye. That looked crazy all day. So apologies for the fail, but still scream and wail. It's deranged Maiden Faye and Luna Bean. This is Luna. I don't think Luna's been in any or most of my previous videos. And if you have watched my previous videos, you probably know about Mistress Kitty, the really big, fat, lovable cuddle muffin. White, or she's part Siamese, so she's got white, brown, orange fur, etc. Alright, if I refreshed your memory, if you watched my previous videos, you hear me yelling at her a lot or calling for her a lot in love and ways. Which makes it really hard to regret to inform, but as of February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, unfortunately, my mistress passed away. If I've gotten to a better place of mind now, for example, I'm making a video again. How long has it been? How many times have I been, hey, I'm gonna start making videos again, and then I don't. Sorry about that, guys. For anyone who actually does follow along and want to watch my videos, I'm terribly sorry at that. I keep doing that. And holy shit, look at all these striped stuff. I have striped stockings, striped skirt, striped blankie, and pillowcases that match the blanket. I know, the day after Valentine's Day. I'm jumping backwards here. Sorry, ADHD. I haven't taken my medication in a couple of days. I actually got a job recently, so that's part of the reason I've been shit about making videos. Job, school, depression, ADHD. Lack of inspiration. No, okay. Distracted. Oh, wait. ADHD. Why do you look like... Come here. You're such a sweetie. I want people to see the sweetiness that you are. Come on, Bean Baby. Come back over here, Bean Baby. Basically, I worked Valentine's Day, and that was a busy day. And we got really shitty tips. You worked hard and didn't make customers happy, I guess. But no, apparently, Valentine's Day, take your girl... Liar! Because that is romantic as hell. But don't take your mother. That is not classy. Your girl, it's cool. Mother, no. Sorry, I made that joke Mother's Day because we were very... slow pace? Oh, fuck. Brain went out the window. So basically on Valentine's Day, I came home. The mistress wasn't doing so well before then. She was, having a hard time with walking, and, she could hardly stand a lot of times. I ended up having to put her in a kennel, sadly, because, to avoid accidents and stuff. I made a nice little setup. I got her cat bed. I made it so it's very easy for her to access her litter box. At night, I slept on the floor a lot with the kennel open so she can be with me, because she liked that. And I came home Valentine's night, and for the most part, she didn't seem like she was in a lot of pain most of the time when her symptoms started. More like she was numb. And that night, I heard her kind of making noises of discomfort. And when I checked on her after she used the bathroom, and also checked her behind, it was bloody. Her stool was bloody. Blood was around her anal region. And I immediately, just like the first time I noticed her inability to walk, I started crying, and I went down to my parents and let them know that was happening. And we took her the next day, and I wasn't sure if whether or not I'd be bringing home an empty pet carrier. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but Mistress Kitty was always such a good cat about comforting me if I was ever sad, upset. She was very helpful to my depression. She was one of my antidepressants. So whenever I would cry, she immediately would get up and come check on me. I have a story even when she was in the kennel, even when she couldn't walk. I was like around the corner from her kennel, and she could hear me start whimpering, and she immediately was like, "I hear you, human. I can't see you, nor can I get to you, but I hear you." And she was like at the other end of her kennel, and so I came over, I opened the door, and she flopped out. She stumbled out of her kennel, and that would be Garrett. There you go, quiet down. And flopped on the floor and is like, "I'm sorry, this is the best I can do right now, so all you're gonna get." And that made me feel so much better, of course. But yeah, so the mistress is no longer with us. And don't think I just went and bought another cat. Luna has been in my life for a long time. She just hasn't been, I haven't been able to provide the home and love for her that I should have been able to, because the bean and the mistress do not get along. But she's doing a lot better now that she has moved in with me. She's a lot healthier, she's a lot bigger, she's a lot more groomed, a lot less skittish. I say when she's like hyper-focusing on something, I'm sure that we are as ADHD as each other. How many people are pissing off by talking about my ADHD like this? But yeah, she's a pretty good comfort pet too. Sorry, I had gotten better about reminiscing about her. Unfortunately, I posted the pictures on my Facebook and even like have them still on my phone of my last moments with her. And actually, that's why I mentioned the crying thing. I was gonna mention she must have been so confused when we were about to put her down, and I was crying, and she was just like, "I'm here. Why are you crying, human?" And she literally, I felt the life slip from her because I was holding her as the doctor injected her. And I felt her head just ease lifelessly into my hand. Because I was holding her, and then it was just, the lack of resistance. And she went very peacefully, though, very painlessly. And my family's always had this thing because of past incidents. We want quality over quantity. We'd rather them have a nicer, shorter life than a longer, painful one, when we know there's not much more we can do, and keeping them alive is just making things worse. That kind of something that happened with Moira. I mentioned her before. You remember me crying a lot during that. That was the same day she died. And her cancer had spread all over her body. And my mom, when she saw those x-rays, she just felt awful. Like, how hard and strong this dog had to fight to keep making through another day just to be around us. How painful it must have been, because it was everywhere. So, I'd rather the way I had put her put her down, because the doctor, I was really glad for the vet that was there. He was so nice and sympathetic. I really did not like the vet that was seeing her before that. So I'm really glad that we got him in the end, because he was really nice, and he went through the same thing recently too. And so he knew exactly where she was going to be going. Kidney failure and all that jazz, and it was just going to be painful and awful. And so, yeah.